Bible prophecy reveals that Satan will come as an angel of light and manifest himself in the entertainment industry. Satan sends a message in this recent Sam Smith and Petras' Unholy Grammy performance. We will be using the Bible clearly to expose darkness and lift up Christ in this video. Thank you, dear friends, for supporting truth in Bible prophecy media. Kindly like and subscribe to this channel, friends. May you listen with an open heart as I present to you the evil spirit behind the music. Sam Smith and Petras gave a fiery performance of their Grammy award-winning single, Unholy. Smith wore red leather while Petras danced in a cage surrounded by flames. Dominatrix-esque dancers wearing horns and holding riding crops surrounded them. And at the end, Smith donned on a top hat replete with devil horns and danced with a cane. They were trying to summon Satan himself. The Grammys featured Sam Smith's demonic performance and was sponsored by Petras. Smith, who been targeted by culture warriors since coming out as a genderqueer in 2019. Smith has since celebrated their identity with playful, flamboyant fashion. In a recent sexy music video, they wore everything pink and burlesque style outfits. They are simply normalizing pornography. Revelation 21 verse 8, but the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers. The Greek word for whoremongers is pornos, where we get the word pornography. Reading on, and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Earlier evening on Sunday, Smith and Petras also won the award for Best Pop Duo. Petras, who accepted the award, made Grammy history by becoming the first transgender woman to win an award.
Because I'm the first transgender woman to win this award. and I'm so...
Right-wing commentator Liz Wheeler, she wrote on Twitter, "Meanwhile, while demons are teaching your kids to worship Satan, I could throw up. This is evil." Petras and Smith are far from the first musical act to incorporate religious or satanic themes in their performances. It is not surprising that a satanic ritual is shown at the Grammys. Satanism is the worship of self. Much of modern pop music is satanic in this sense. The only change is that now they're more explicit about it. We remember the Astro World Satanic Concert, a concert dedicated to worship the devil. People flocked to see the American rapper Travis Scott, but little did they know that it was a satanic worship service. In a gathering such as these, the mobs go out of control and people lose their lives tragically in the end. And that is exactly what the devil wants. An album cover inspired by a movie showing their allegiance to the pagan Moloch, entering through his mouth, sacrificing children, and performing satanic ceremonies. Imagery showing people going through a portal, coming out transformed into a demonic persona. Flyers showing a portal that people will go into full possession of Satan. Aleister Crowley, known as the father of modern Satanism, when he got married, he went to Egypt. There in Egypt, he met a demon called Iwas. The Book of the Law, or Liberal Valeris, the religion of Thelema, states, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law." He was in revolt against the moral and religious values of his time. He desired to use music to bring on the new age, desired to use an army of youth to indoctrinate with "do what thy will." Crowley thought that one could become a genius in music through practicing Satanism. But Jesus wants to use the youth to carry the message of salvation to this dark world. The youth must be trained to behold the love of God and carry the blood-stained banner of Jesus. Proverbs 22 verse 6, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Psalm 127 verse 4, as arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are the children of the youth. Satan in the final days will strongly use the channel of spiritualism through the influence of music, a channel by which Satan binds soul, speak, voices, demonic appearances are made, and a bewitching power that enters human beings. 1 Samuel 16 verse 14 to 23, but the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, an evil spirit from the Lord troubled him. And so it was whenever the Spirit from God was upon Saul, that David would take a harp and play it with his hand. Then Saul would become refreshed and well, and the evil spirit will depart from him. Satan operates in huge crowds that is influenced by demonic music, and it is the mob who is in the state of confusion and is not capable of making sound and rational decisions. John 18 verse 40, you see the mob in crisis day used by Satan. Then they all cried again, saying, not this man, but Barabbas. Now Barabbas was a robber, a thief, a murderer. But they cried out, away with him, crucify him. Pilate said to them, shall I crucify your king? The chief priests answered, we have no king but Caesar. Ezekiel 28 verse 13, you were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering. The workmanship of your timbrels and pipes was prepared for you on the day you were created. In Daniel chapter 3 verse 10, thou, O king, hast made a decree that every man that shall hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music, shall fall down and worship the golden image. And whoso falleth not down and worship it, that he should be cast in the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Another added some conspiracy baiting into the mix, saying Madonna, who introduced the performance, looked like a statue erected in New York City that conservatives call satanic as well. How did the devil deceive Eve into sin? The serpent did not openly say to Eve, hey Eve, do you want to be evil? No. It was not a monotonous conversation, but rather the serpent used a musical voice to deceive Eve. Now was Satan's opportunity. With soft and pleasant words, with musical voice, he addressed the wondering Eve. Signs of the Times, January 16, 1879. Even in the previous Birmingham Commonwealth Games 2022, Baal worship symbolisms are there. The Tower of Babel is there. Devil horns, blatant satanic symbolisms and imagery in national TV. Friends, let us stay close to the Word of God. Let our minds be calibrated by the voice of the shepherd. Let us not conform with the world, but rather point them to Jesus Christ and be light bearers. We must spread awareness that Jesus is coming soon, and these worship services for the devil are signs of the times. We must make heart preparation a priority in our lives. Kindly type in the comment section, "The Lord is my song." Kindly share this timely message to all, friend. Thank you for watching, and may we all continue to seek truth in Bible prophecy.